It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut and we're almost set for baseball. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Zach Greinke gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Leading off
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. He will lead this one off today.
Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball. And he's well behind it with the swing. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, Dero. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than Dero win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Heading out toward shallow right. Santana has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 2 out, nobody on. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Popped him up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. Yankees nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Pineda is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Slider, the key for him, throwing strikes early.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Conforto going back on it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Batting second.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard.
There's Manny Machado now. Got him out in strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play.
They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Randall Delgado will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Pineda is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does,
swing by Blackman, and it's hammered to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Randall Delgado will stick around as he'll take over in right field. First pitch on its way.
Number 48.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
19.
Dominic Jeffries goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Forsythe ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7th.
He's set. Here it comes.
Eugenio.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. The first baseman, Eric, coming into today.
Baseman, Eric.
Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Line towards center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto moves over, and that'll get down for a base hit. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
We got time.
And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in, Mike Moustakas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And a surprising intentional walk here from now at the plate, Alex
next for
Bell.
The Blue Jays.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside-the-park home run in his first at-bat. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded.
Up next for the Blue Jays. The designated
Striding
hitter.
forward now is the DH, Mike Moustakas. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready
The
for
second
another
baseman.
shot, Logan
Logan.
Forsythe. And look out as that
Forsythe.
gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
Now batting.
Ready now, Manny
The third
Machado.
baseman.
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Oh, and he nails his
Machado.
third consecutive batter. Get him out of here. So here's the cleanup hitter,
right fielder,
Randall
number
Delgado.
48.
Last time up, he was hit
Randall
by a pitch. And now, what is
Delgado.
going on? No, the manager just indicated he wanted to force in a run via
Now
the
batting,
intentional
center
walk.
fielder,
Talk about a
Charlie.
bold strategy. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally
baseman,
walk
number
home a
6.
run here.
Eric.
Stepping into the
Hosmer.
box, Eric Hosmer. He's got to be looking. Here comes Clint Hurdle up out of the dugout on
Ladies
his
and
way to the
gentlemen,
mound.
Your attention,
And he's going to
please.
motion for the
Now
bullpen as
pitching
that'll
for
be
the
all for his
Yankees.
starter this afternoon.
Number
Hit in the
55,
air down the right field
Ryan
line.
Mitchell.
But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hosmer, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Correa has a play, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Now 3 runs are in.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle
Up
can
next for the
get a
Blue
single
Jays,
or a double, but struggle
left
with the rest.
fielder,
Not this guy.
Alex
He's already got the
Bell.
homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Standing in, Salvador Perez. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the
batter,
plate.
number 2, shortstop.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 9 at-bats in the series and 4
Tulowitzki.
base hits. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Well, I'm not sure they can
batter,
do anything
number 8,
different, but it comes a
designated
time where you
hitter,
have to call the dogs
Mike
off. I mean, they've already scored
Moustakas.
20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now
Into
batting,
the box, Logan
second
Forsythe.
baseman,
The long
Logan
ball is playing in this one. That was the
Forsythe.
4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is
The
one of
batter,
those cases where I
the
think
third
the hitters
baseman.
right now, they must
Your
be seeing
attention,
beach
please.
balls up there right now
Pinch
with
hitting
4
for the Blue
bombs
Jays.
already in this
Number
one.
5,
Yeah, this lineup from top to
Johnny
bottom has power just oozing
Bench.
out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Henniger is there to make the catch, and mercifully, the side is finally retired. And as we go to the break, I'm going to go and get some tea because after that inning, the vocal cords are about shot. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Blue Jays on top, 23-0.
This changed
Johnny
defensively
Bench
for the
is going to
Blue
go ahead
Jays.
and stay in the ball game
Now
and play
playing
third
base,
now.
Number 5, Johnny.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs
Leading
they
off for the
just
Yankees.
gave up.
Well, Matt,
The
I
first
think
baseman,
mentally they need to
Tyler
get 1 or 2 of these runs back
Austin.
right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they could string something together.
Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth.
In now is the Yankees DH, Roger Knight. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he's still.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And they remain wet. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Back up the middle. Correa is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Charlie Blackman. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Line to the, that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. This is pulled into right. Henniger is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Harold Shoemaker will stick around as he'll take over in right field. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Harold.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees. That bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Catcher.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Dominic Jeffries. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go... Now at the plate, Alex Bell.
Leading off.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep too.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Salvador.
Now batting, Salvador Perez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready to deliver, line drive to left. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Conforto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run.
And his game of hide-and-seek ends. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
The center fielder, Jackie.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
Now batting.
Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2, the count to Suarez.
0-2 is the count.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Logan Forsythe.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in for the Jays, Johnny Bench. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Conforto racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harold Shoemaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shoemaker
Has a look, now the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is at the plate. Tyler Austin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter,
batting.
Roger Knight.
Hitter.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Got him swinging on the
Up next for
fastball
the
there.
Yankees.
Roger Knight
shortstop,
goes down for out
Carlos
number 2 in the top half.
Correa.
And he gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon.
Leading
0 for
off
2,
for
but with 2
Toronto,
RBIs in this
the center
one.
fielder, Charlie.
Lined
Blackmon.
hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Keeps trying to attack the zone with them
The
being
first baseman,
so
number
aggressive
6,
early in the count.
Perez.
You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2. Ripped down the first baseline. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now
Digging
batting,
in and
left
looking for
fielder,
more, Alex Bell.
Bell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Salvador Perez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Hit hard to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in
Shortstop,
now, Troy Tulowitzki. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Shot toward right center. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now in the box, Starlin Castro. He'll look to
Leading
bounce
off for the
back
Yankees,
after striking out his
second
last
baseman.
time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find
The
a
left
way
fielder,
to
number
make this
30,
pitcher work a little bit harder.
Michael Conforto.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now that's popped up. Bench. Waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again, Dominic Jeffries. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looking to send him packing again. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll... Luis Severino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Castro. And that's out number 1. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, the veteran middle infielder Logan Forsythe. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Henniger racing back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. In now, Johnny Bench.
5, Johnny.
Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
The right fielder, number
Coming to
13.
the plate now, Harold Shoemaker. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, the 248th of his career, as the blowout continues. Jacob Abbott comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jacob Abbott.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex
Into the
Bell.
box now, Alex Bell. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
The catcher,
So coming to the plate, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning.
The batter, number
Dan,
2.
right here you see a situation where no
Ladies and
doubles
gentlemen,
defense
your
comes
attention,
back to
please.
bite you. As a
Hitting
pitcher,
for the Blue
were
Jays,
you even aware when
number
guys are
11,
playing a foot off the track?
Play.
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so
Buckle.
concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right
The
there.
batter, number
Good
8,
hustle from first base to
designated
beat that
hitter,
throw to second, and guess
Mike
what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play.
Now the relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Standing in,
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe,
the second
runner
baseman,
in scoring position with 2
Logan
gone.
Forsythe.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Suarez gloves it, and it's in time at first. And
Your
Clay
attention,
Buchholz
please.
will stay in the ball
This
game
game's
as a new
defensively
shortstop.
for the Blue Jays.
Stepping in now is Mitch
Now playing
Haniger.
shortstop.
We're in the 8th now,
Number
and
11,
nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Buckle.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
The
Hey,
center
Matty V,
fielder,
Yogi
number
Berra had a
25,
great saying, it
Jackie
ain't over till it's
Bradley
over.
Jr.
Well, this one's just about over. With the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are, this one is pretty much in the books.
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters, 13 strikeouts now.
The batter.
Ready
The
to
third
deliver.
baseman,
Here's the first pitch.
Eugenio
There's the
Suarez.
fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
On the ground to third. Bench takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding forward now,
Leading
Johnny
up for
Bench.
Toronto,
He reached on a single
the third
last time
baseman,
and later wound up
Johnny
scoring. He's
Bench.
set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. To his right, Correa. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding
right
into the
fielder, number
box,
13.
Harold Shoemaker.
Harold Shoemaker.
Here comes the first pitch. Taking that one out. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic
Up next
over
for the
that
Blue
fence.
Jays.
D-Roy, it can't
The
be
center
better said.
fielder,
I think the day and age
Charlie
right now for pitchers is you have to approach
Blackman.
just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone as they add still another.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a
pitching for
matchup
the New
move
York
here and bring on a
Yankees,
southpaw to face
number
the left-handed
38.
hitter due up.
Mike Montgomery.
In now, Eric Hosmer. As he rips it on the ground to second. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with Stepping in, Tyler Austin, starting things for his side
Leading off
in
for
the
the
ninth
Yankees,
as they face
the first
the
baseman,
improbable odds
Tyler
of trying to come back
Austin.
in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Bench scoops it up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, the designated
Now at
hitter,
the plate, Roger Knight.
Roger.
Here's
Knight.
the first pitch now from Greinke. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Shoemaker on the move, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's their last shot
Up
here
next
with
for
2
the
away in the
Yankees,
ninth as they
the
look to
shortstop,
avoid the shutout.
Carlos.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had
Correa.
any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he got him as the Blue Jays complete the 4-game sweep of their division rivals at home.
Oh, man, so close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching
winning
such
pitcher
good
is Zach
baseball for
Greinke.